Day 0. This is the very first day of life for a baby goldfish. The eggs are fully developed, and you can see those little smiley face looking things within the eggs. Those are the fully developed goldfish that are just ready to break out of the egg and begin life. During this time, some goldfish will hatch earlier than others, and the ones that have hatched will just lay on the ground, still absorbing their yolk sac, and their little tail will continue to twitch, and it's these little tail twitches that allowed the goldfish to break out of the egg in the first place. And the goldfish that still remain in the eggs continue to have those little tail twitches until it propels them and breaks them free of the egg. Day 1. This is the first official full day of life outside the egg for the baby goldfish, and something you'll notice is that they already look a lot skinnier. Their bodies basically absorb a large amount of that round yolk sac that they originally have, and their bodies lengthen and they use those nutrients to grow in length. And you'll also find that they don't swim around. They continually stay at the side of the tank, sucking onto the glass, and they'll just stay there until that yolk sac fully absorbs. Day 2. Not much has changed for the baby goldfish. They continually just stay in one spot on the glass or on the ground, and they just hang out there and absorb the yolk sac that's on their body. One thing you may notice is that the yolk sac is slightly smaller now. They've absorbed more of it. Day 3. This is a very momentous day for the baby goldfish for two reasons that happen actually at the same time. Reason number 1, it is now a free swimming goldfish. This means it's no longer just hanging out on the glass or hanging out on the ground. The baby goldfish is now swimming in the water column. And also, the second reason why it's important is that the baby goldfish is now looking for food, and it's taking its very first bites, and as you can see, very first poop of its life. Day 4. Growth is extremely rapid at this stage, and the goldfish's primary objective is to just find something that fits in its mouth and eat it. And as you can see, there is a lot of development in the body of the fish from just the day before. As soon as they begin eating, their growth just goes on an exponential turn up. Day 5. You can really begin to see the organ development inside the fish now. If you look closely, in the center of their body is their little swim bladder that's inflated with air that's allowing them to remain buoyant. And you can see that their gut is loaded with this orange material. That's freshly hatched brine shrimp, which is their primary food that I feed them during this time. And this allows for them to continually grow very, very quickly. Day 6. The goldfish is looking more and more like an actual fish now, and the skin is becoming a little thicker and it's becoming harder to see the organs, and the very beginnings of their fins are appearing to be visible. Day 7. The goldfish is officially 1 week old now. Just 7 days ago, the goldfish was shoved inside of a tiny little egg, and it couldn't swim and it couldn't move around. And in 7 days, it's developed its entire body, it's gained its ability to swim, and it's eaten millions, not millions, maybe thousands of baby brine shrimp. Day 8. Not much has changed for the baby goldfish. At this point, from week 1 to week 2, the growth is significantly slower than day 0 to week 1, but it still is pretty quick. Day 9. Again, the goldfish continues to eat and it grows. Day 10. The goldfish continues to eat and it grows. Day 11. Now this is really when the skin of the baby goldfish really becomes thicker and you actually cannot see their organs as much anymore. Really around this 10, 11, 12 day mark, all the baby goldfish begin to thicken up their skin and their organs are no longer present. Day 16. So we've skipped a few days and the goldfish has definitely grown quite a bit. So of this batch, there were some goldfish that had dorsal fins and some that didn't. This one is one that did have a dorsal fin. And this goldfish do tend to grow a little faster than the ones without the dorsals because having a dorsal fin allows the fish to swim a little faster. faster. And when they swim faster, they can get to the food a little faster, and they tend to grow just a little faster than the non-dorsal fin fish. Day 60. So this is a large jump in time, and as you can see, the goldfish has grown significantly, and when I hold it in my hand, you can see this is a good, legitimately sized goldfish now. This is at the size that you could begin to sell them. And you'll also notice that there's a gold part of the fish and a black part of the fish. This means this is when the goldfish actually starts changing colors and begins to reveal their true coloration. Now, I'll be honest, the reason there was no update between day 16 and day 60 is that I simply forgot. But also, on each individual day from those points, there's not a ton that changes with the fish. As long as you're constantly feeding and doing lots of water changes, the goldfish just slowly grows and grows and grows. And it really is around this 2-month mark or so that the goldfish do begin to change colors. And that's really the last significant change before they reach adulthood and just continue on from there. If you enjoyed this video and want to support this channel, consider buying the Calico Ranchus goldfish plushie, also known as the Mr. Cow plushie, or the telescope plushie, or the little dumpy pearl scale plushie. I got these plushies on my website, and I custom made them just after goldfish that I owned. So if you want to get a nice cute plushie and want to support this channel, I got them all available on lukesgoldies.com. Thanks for watching. Luke Scoldies out.